Hey, Piers here. Today we're going to cover off on a marketing technique that we've been doing for quite a while now, which is virtual renovation with our guest, Prince Seeva. Prince, can you talk to us a bit about what you actually do?
Yeah, I'm from a company called Indesign Interior Renovations here in Brisbane. What we do is we do actual renovations as well as virtual renovations. What virtual renovations means is basically we're looking at a holistic view of the property, presenting a solution to the client that they can then use in the future, or they can use as a marketing tool in order to prospect buyers and give them a perspective of what they can achieve with the property.
Okay, let's have a look at this project. Okay, Prince, so one of the first things you look at when renovating a house is street presence?
Yeah, definitely. I like to go for a bit of a drive on the street, find out what the other houses are like, if there's anyone doing any renovations on there and what sort, just to really give me an idea about where that street's going and what the others have done in terms of their research and what they think is going to help with those houses, and try and incorporate a little bit of that into the house that we're working on.
Okay, well let's go look inside.
Okay,
so what are your first impressions of the front entrance here?
It's great. It's nice and solid. It's inviting. If there was anything I'd change, and if I was looking at modernising the property, I'd get a new front door in there. It makes a huge difference on the presentation of the property straight away.
Okay, great. Okay, so Prince, what we've got is a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom, with the third bedroom being this sleep-out layout. So coming through the lounge area, and then we've got kitchen. What are your thoughts and how we can improve this?
Okay, there's a couple of scenarios we could visit here with this. If someone's looking to modernise the existing, there's a couple of very inexpensive things we could do. One is starting with changing the handles, and then probably I'd change the bench top as well as get a new sink and add a couple of cabinets there so I can get a more modern oven and cooktop into position. Other than that, we've got some other suggestions that we could do with that space, which will involve a little bit more planning.
Okay.
With the sleep out there, I feel that we can use some of that space in a more effective manner. So I've got a bit of an idea as to what we can do. We're looking at swapping the two spaces around, getting this into a bedroom. That recess space there can be used as a wardrobe. We could close this up and reroute the access to the exterior, and it'll make a really nice bedroom. It's shady and it's nice and quiet here as well.
We've got an original bathroom here, so what are your thoughts around here?
Okay, when I'm looking at a bathroom and a kitchen, I look at the spend on that versus the value of the property. So ideally you should be spending about 5% of the property value on the kitchen, and about between 3 and 4% on the bathrooms. So in this property there's only one bathroom. If we feel that we can't squeeze in another bathroom, or if the budget doesn't allow it, try and make that one bathroom as functional and inviting as possible. In this scenario, this bathroom needs a full rebuild, as it's still in original condition, so we need to strip it out and redo it again.
Okay.
In proportion, this is a smaller living room, I think. So any way we can give more living space, I think there's a benefit to whoever's going to occupy this space. So one of the things I'd look at is cutting a section of this wall out and incorporating the kitchen into that sun.
Okay, so let's have a look through where the kitchen will be. So talk me through this area now.
Okay, so what I see here is a unique opportunity to give a inside-outside experience to whoever owns the house. So we've got a section of wall here that we can have a length of cabinets through, and we can have an island that faces into the living space. We can also have the fridge as well as a bench space across here, and bring that right through and have a wall oven tower unit there, and have a sink position sort of in the middle here, which gives us good views out the back. It allows more light to come into the living space as well, and you've got that interaction between the family and the cooking zone all in one place. But the key thing is that if we can put a door between where this window is, we've got a fantastic access into the deck where we can have a dining table or an outdoor dining setting there, which is going to be fantastic.
Yeah. So one of the advantages of this house is that the covered area has already been taken care of. The large deck has been taken care of as well. But one of the key areas to improve on this property is access to it. So the concept we talked about inside before, can you just run us through that?
Sure. That being the sunroom there, if we can get some access through double doors into this area here, we can use that as a fantastic dining space. We've got good cover on both sides, and the length of this deck adds to the living appeal as well outside. So we can really get that indoor-outdoor living experience happening.
Yeah, and that's really what sells houses in Queensland. So.
That's right.
Okay, so Prince, you've really covered off some great concepts in terms of virtual renovation will help sell this property. Can you please summarise?
Sure. As I said earlier, we want to try and keep things simple. As a buyer, start with the simplest things first, like your lighting and little cosmetic changes first, and then move on to other larger structural changes, like your kitchen and bathrooms. Again, keeping an eye on the cost so that we're not going over those percentages that we discussed earlier.
Okay, well, thanks for watching. If you'd like to know more, you can contact either of us on the details provided.